जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी जगत गुरु शिल प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ भगवान की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद भागवतम महापुराण की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, we are Hare Krishna. Welcome this morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. We are doing Canto 3, Chapter 20, titled Conversation between Maitreya and Vidura, text 32. So please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay, please repeat after me, text 32. Aho Rupam Aho Dhairyam Aho Ashyanabam Vayaha Madhya Kamaya Mananam Akameva Visharpati. Aho Rupam Aho Dhairyam Aho Ashyanabam Vayaha Madhya Kamaya Mananam Akameva Visharpati. Aho Rupam Aho Dhairyam Aho Ashyanabam Vayaha Madhya Kamaya Mananam Akameva Visharpati. Prabhuji, please. Aho Rupam Aho Dhairyam Aho Rupam Aho Dhairyam Aho Ashyanabam Vayaha Madhya Kamaya Mananam Akameva Visharpati. Aho Rupam Aho Dhairyam Aho Ashyanabam Vayaha Madhya Kamaya Mananam Akameva Visharpati. Okay, word for word translation. Aho, oh, Rupam, what beauty. Aho, oh, Dhairyam, what self-control. Aho, oh, Ashya, her. Navam, budding. Vayaha, youth. Madhe, in the midst. Kamaya Mananam, of those passionately longing for. Akama, free from passion. Eva, like Bicharpati, walking with us. Okay, translation by Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The demons praised her. Oh, what a beauty! What rare self-control! What a budding youth in the midst of us all who are passionately longing for her. She is moving about like one absolutely free from passion. So we cover one more text as well because both are related. So we'll go to text 34 as well. So I'm going to read translation only. Indulging in text 34. Sorry, text 33. Indulging in various speculations about the evening twilight, which appear to them endowed with the form of a youth woman, the wicked-minded asuras treated her with respect and fondly spoke to her as follows. Okay. Vishnu Mangalacharan. Om Jnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tashmai Shri Gurube Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mayam Dadati Padantikam Bandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yutapad Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Ditam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakham Ditamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tafta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Paranamami Hari Priye Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratushe Namaha Bancha Kalpataru Vesha Kripa Sindhu Vyaye Bacha Patita Nam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. Hare Krishna. Welcome again this morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. So, personally speaking, I don't have qualification to speak on Srimad Bhagavatam. So, as you all are superior Vaishnavas than me sitting here, so my mood is not to teach you. Rather, my mood is to speak few words that I've been learning from all the superior Vaishnavas, learning from my authorities, learning from Gurudevs, so that I could please you. So with that mood, I would like to start today's discussion. So, text 32, once again I will read translation. The demons praised her. Oh, what a beauty! What rare self-control! What a budding youth in the midst of us all who are passionately longing for her. She is moving about like one absolutely free from passion. So we read few verse back, like Brahma created all the demons and they wanted to have intercourse, union with Brahma, and Brahma became frightened. Brahma became frightened from them and went to Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Vishnu, Sri Krishna, and he started to request Sri Krishna, Sri Vishnu, please protect me from these demons. Please protect me from these demons. They are trying to kill me. They are trying to attack me. Please kindly protect me from these demons. Like that, Lord Brahma is offering prayers or requesting to Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, Sri Govinda. And in this yesterday's verse as well, and these two verses, they are kind of giving the activity of the demons. After creating the demons, they first try to attack Lord Brahma They first try to attack Lord Brahma. And now, this, yesterday's Toshan Krishna Prabhu covered verse 31, and this verse 32 and 33. These are describing the activities of those demons created by the Lord Brahma. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, when Lord Brahma requested the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Supreme Personality of Godhead told Lord Brahma to give up that abominable thoughts, abominable mentality, or mentality of ignorance. And when he gave up, Lord Brahma gave up that thought, and out of that the twilight came. Twilight came. And to that twilight, the demons are thinking to be beautiful women, and saying these all things. They are praising, oh, what a beauty, what a rare self-control, what a budding youth, like that. They are praising, the demons are praising to the twilight, thinking to be the youth women. Actually, in these 2 verses, and yesterday's verse as well, in these 3 verses, these are trying to show the activity, these are trying to show the mentality, trying to show the consciousness of all the conditioned souls who are rebellious to Krishna. All the conditioned souls, even though they are conditioned souls, they are Jivar Swarup Hoy Krishna and Nityadas. They are eternally the servant of the Sri Krishna. But somehow or other, their position is to serve Krishna, being the eternal servant of Krishna. But somehow or other, they turned their face away from Krishna. They wanted to enjoy away from Krishna. They wanted to enjoy independently away from Krishna. And they developed rebellious mood, envious mood with Krishna. Because of that, they wanted to enjoy away from Krishna. Because of that, Krishna created this material world for them, for all the rebellious souls. Okay, you cannot enjoy with me. If you don't want to enjoy with me, I'll give you this place. You go to this place and you enjoy there. Fulfill all your desires. Like that, Krishna created this material world for all the rebellious souls. For all the rebellious souls, Krishna gave the material body. I'll give you this body, I'll give you this place. Now go and fulfill your desires. Go and enjoy. Go satisfy all your desires. Like that, Krishna created. They all came here. All the rebellious souls came into this material world. They came into this material world. They accepted the material body. Even though they are the spiritual spark, even though they are the part and parcel of Sri Krishna, but they have taken themselves as a material body, which is just given by the material nature. Given by the material nature to them. Okay, you want to enjoy, you take this body. Just like a vehicle. The body is just like a vehicle. In Bhagavad Gita also says, Yantra Rudhani Mayaya. Yantra, vehicle. This material body is nothing, just a vehicle. But rebellious soul, out of envy, out of rebellious nature towards Krishna, even though they are accepting the vehicle, but they are thinking themselves to be the vehicle. Prabhupada often used to say in his lecture, if I am sitting in the car, I am not the car. Prabhupada used to say. But all the conditioned souls, what is their position? What is their situation? Their situation is they are sitting in the car and they are thinking themselves to be the car. They are thinking themselves to be the car. That means they have accepted the material body and they are thinking themselves to be the material body. And what is the way to be happy if someone is in the bodily conception of life? If someone is considering himself to be the body, what is the source of happiness? How can he become happy? He can become happy only by pleasing his senses, only by gratifying his senses. He can become happy. And all the rebellious soul, after accepting the material body to be themselves, they are working like crazy. Doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. Sometimes going up, sometimes coming down, sometimes accepting the body of demigods, sometimes accepting the body of the trees, plants, aquatics, sometimes human body. And doing this, doing that, and creating so many karmas. And entangling themselves. That's the position of all the conditioned souls. And just like mentioned in this verse, they are praising, the demons are praising to the twilight. Oh, what a beauty, what a self-control, what a budding youth, like that praising. Same way, all the rebellious conditioned souls, whoever is thinking themselves to be the body. In this case, this is kind of illusion. Sorry, I forgot to mention. This is kind of illusion. The twilight, that is not even goal. That is not even youth goal. But the demons, because of their enjoying mentality, their enjoying mentality has increased so much. Because of that, they are thinking the twilight to be the youth girl. Oh, I can enjoy. Same way, we all conditioned souls, being rebellious with Krishna. We have accepted this material body and we are thinking the material beauty, which is not real beauty, to be the real beauty. Just like in the demon's case, we are also having the same thing. We are thinking, wow, we are thinking beautiful. If someone is male, he is thinking the beautiful body of the women is the beautiful thing. And if someone is in the body of the women or female, she is thinking the body of the man is so beautiful. Is that actually true? That's actually not true. That's actually not true. But still, they don't know that. Because they are in the bodily conception of life. They are thinking the beauty of the opposite gender is the real beautiful thing. Material opulences, big house, big money, and so many followers is the beautiful thing. They are thinking that. But actually that's not the truth. They are thinking that and they are entangling themselves. They are creating so many karmas. They are entangling themselves. Prabhupada used to often quote this verse in his lecture. Yashyatma buddhi kunapetri dhatuke swadhik kalatradishu bhauma ijjati jatirtha buddhi salilena karhichit janeshu abhigeshu shaeva gokhara. Prabhupada often used to say this. Yashyatma buddhi kunapetri dhatuke. The living entities or the living soul, whoever is thinking Yashyatma buddhi, himself to be the kunapetri dhatuke. This body, himself to be the body, material body, which is the bag, kunape tri dhatuke, bag of the three dhatus. Kap, pitta, vayu, Prabhupada used to say. Not only kap, pitta, vayu, there are so many abominable things. If we go through muscles, bones, urine, blood, everything there, all abominable things. And the living entities, conditioned living entities, thinking themselves to be that body. And in this verse, the sloka is saying, Yashyatma buddhi kunapetri dhatuke. Whoever is thinking this material body, which is only full of abominable things, to be themselves. And next line it says, Yashyatma buddhi kunapetri dhatuke swadhik kalatradishu bhauma ijjati. One's body, one's relatives, and one's hometown to be worshipable. Whoever is in the bodily conception of life, he will try to be happy. He will try to make his relatives happy. He will try to make his relatives happy, and he wants to see all the people of his nations happy. And Prabhupada used to say that extended sense gratification. Extended sense gratification. Actually, that's the position of the people, whoever is in the material conception of life or bodily conception of life. They are thinking to be the body, and they are thinking the relatives, which is just related to the body only. They are thinking them to be their real relative, and they are thinking the family members to be their real relative, and they are thinking their hometown or their home or hometown to be the worshipable. They are thinking that. And third line says like that. Jatirtha buddhi salilena karhichid. And the people going to the tirtha only for taking bath. Only for taking bath. What is the use of actually, why should one go to tirtha? This is just, we were just reading. Vidura after getting out of home, he went to all the tirthas. Did Vidura just went just to take bath? No. Similarly, Lord Balaram also, we were reading Krishna book, and in that particular section, Lord Balaram, at the time of war of Kurukshetra, Lord Balaram is going to all the tirthas. And in that story also, it is not mentioned that Lord Balaram went only to take bath in the tirthas. No. In the Vedic times, it used to be the time, like people, Varnashram system. Brahmachari, Grihastra, Banapasta, and Sannyas. In the time of Banapasta, people used to go to the tirthas. People used to go to tirthas. All the tirthas they used to visit. But not only to take bath in the tirthas, no. They used to go to tirthas. Just like Vidura is doing, Vidura is associating with Maitreya Muni. Vidura is associating with Maitreya Muni and listening Hari Katha, listening about Krishna Katha from Maitreya Muni. Actually, that's the purpose of going to the tirtha. And in the Vedic times, people used to do that. People used to go to the tirthas. They used to associate with the real sadhus. They used to hear katha from real sadhus. And they used to develop their love. They used to develop their devotion towards Krishna like that. But nowadays, what's the situation? People go to tirtha just to take selfie, just to take selfie. It has become so perverted, so degraded. People go to take selfie and put in the story, put in the Facebook. Yes, I have been there now. Like that. This has become the situation. And people go there only to take bath. They don't care for sadhu sangha. They don't care for harikatha. Because they don't know. Why? Because they are in the bodily conception of life. They are in the bodily conception of life. They don't know what is sadhu sangha. They don't know what is harikatha. They don't know what is the benefit of harikatha. They don't know who is Krishna. Main thing, they don't know who themselves are. They don't know who themselves are. Main thing. And for all those people, whoever is in the bodily conception of life, who are thinking this body to be themselves, people who are thinking their relatives and their hometown to be the worshipable, and people going to the tirtha only to take bath. For those people, Janeshu Abhigeshu Shayeva Gokhara. All the learned people, all the panditas who knows the things as they are. They think for them, those people are Shayeva Gokhara. Only go and khara, cow and ash. That means only animalistic mentality they have got. Only animalistic. Actually, that's true. I was listening to Gaur Govinda Maharaj also. And Prabhupada also used to often say, whoever is in the bodily conception of life, even though he is in the human body, he is the two-legged animal. Like that he used to say. Prabhupada used to say, and Gaur Govinda Maharaj also used to say. And this verse is trying to show the mentality or condition or situation of the rebellious conditioned souls. We are also same, just like the demons. These demons are running after the twilight, praising the twilight to be the beautiful women. Similarly, we have accepted this material body, we have come to this material world, and we are thinking themselves to be material body. We are thinking ourselves to be material body. Same, we have also become illusioned. We are also running after the things which is not beautiful actually. We are running after the things which is not beautiful. We are thinking non-beautiful thing to be beautiful. Real beautiful is in the spiritual platform. Real beautiful, real nectar is in the Krishna consciousness. Real beauty is in the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, Sri Hari. But we have forgotten this. In the Prithu Maharaj's story, I was just reading in the Nectar of Devotion few days back, and there is very nice verse. It says like, Nakamaye natha tadadvyayam kochin nayatra yushman charanam bujashavaha mahamananta ridayan mukhachito vidatsa karna yutamesha me varaha. Prithu Maharaj is saying. What is that verse saying? Nakamaye natha tadadvyayam kochin. My dear Lord, he is saying to Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Vishnu, Sri Krishna. He is saying, my dear Lord, I don't want Nakamaye natha tadadvyayam kochin. I will never want what he will never desire. What he will never want? Nayatra yushman charanam bujashavaha. Charanam bujashavaha. Charanam buja means lotus feet. Ashavaha means nectarian beverage. It's translated like that in the translation. Nayatra yushman charanam bujashavaha. Nayatra, where? Where there is no opportunity to drink the story of, to drink the harikatha, where there is no opportunity to serve you, where there is no opportunity to engage in your seva, and where there is no opportunity to drink the nectarian beverage of your lotus feet, my dear Lord, I will never want that. I will never want that place. Like that Prithu Maharaj is saying. And in third line it says like, Mahatmanantar ridayan mukhachito. I want to go to that place. I want that benediction. Vidotsa karna yutamesha me varaha. Varaha means benediction. I want that benediction. What benediction he wants? Vidotsa karna. Vidotsa means give me. Like that saying. Give me. Karna means years. Ayuta means millions of years. Vidotsa karna yutamesha me varaha. My dear Lord, give me millions of years. Millions of years he is saying. Why? Mahatmanantar ridayan mukhachito. Mahatmanantar ridayan mukhachito. I want to hear the Harikatha. I want to hear the story of you, my dear Lord. I want to hear your transcendental pastime, who is coming from the lotus mouth, who is coming from the core of the heart of the real sadhu, real devotee. I want that. Like that Prithu Maharaj is saying. Actually, yes, really, there is beauty only on the spiritual platform. There is no beauty in the material platform. There is no beauty. There is glimpse of beauty. There is glimpse of beauty. There is glimpse of happiness. But for that happiness also, how much one has to work. For, in the ordinary sense, in the material life, especially for people, for ordinary people, what is the festival for them? Festival for them is if some people or some parents, if they can marry their kids nicely, if they can get their children married nicely, that is festival for them. That is happiness for them. And for that happiness, how much they have to work? They have to work whole life to earn that money. They have to work whole life to save that money. They have to work like that. They work whole life struggle, just marriage, boom, finish. Only for one moment festival, only for one moment happiness. Marriage done, boom, finish. Their whole life struggle is done. So that is the happiness of the material world. Prabhupada also used to often say, if someone sees someone is in the desert, even though there is no water, he thinks there is water and he sees mirage, just like the reflection of the water, he sees like that. And he runs after that. But he cannot find it. Same way, material world, we think there is happiness. Illusion, material energy, external energy of Krishna is so powerful. Even though there is no happiness, material energy shows, Maya Devi exactly shows as if there is real happiness. There is real happiness, but there is no happiness. That's why Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita, Daivi hesha gunamai mama maya duratyaja. Mameva ye prapadyante mayam itam tarantite. Daivi hesha gunamai mama maya duratyaja. This divine nature, this Maya Shakti, Durga Shakti of Krishna is very, very powerful. It can delude greater than the greatest. It can delude all. But whoever is surrendered to Krishna, whoever is engaged in the service of Krishna, whoever is engaged in hearing Harikatha, whoever is engaged in chanting the holy name of Krishna, for them, Mayam etam tarantide. Maya cannot touch. They can easily get free from Maya. There is one more verse saying, Samashritaye padapallavam plavam mahatpadam punya yasho murare bhavam buddhir vatsa padam param padam jat vipadam natesham. This verse says like, Samashritaye padapallavam plavam mahatmanas punya yasho murare. Whoever Mahatmas, whoever all the great souls have taken the shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, who is famous as Murare. Murari, the demon Mura. There is one demon Mura. And Krishna killed that demon Mura. And that's why Krishna got the name Murari. Just like Krishna killed the demon Madhu and he got the name Madhusudan. Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill and he got the name Giridhari. Krishna bound up by the rope of affection of the mother Yashoda and he got the name Damodar. Krishna became the master of all gopis. Krishna became the Gopijana Ballava. That's why we sing Jai Radha Madhav Jai Gopijana Ballava. That's why he got the name Gopinath. Same way, he killed the demon Mura. That's why he got the name Murari. Whoever is taking shelter of the lotus feet of the Murari, Bhavam Buddhir means this, I was saying, this Maya Shakti, this material old of the, the ocean of the nescience, this material old. Bhavam Buddhir is so hard to difficult to crush, this Bhavam Buddhir. Very deep, very large, very hard to cross beyond. But whoever is taking shelter at the lotus feet of Murari, Bhavam Buddhir Vatsa Padam. Bhavam Buddhir, this gigantic, big ocean of nescience is also just like the, when in the village area, not in the city area, in the village area we can see cows, calves. And when cows and calves, they walk, when calves walk, it has got a small hoof, a small hoof. And he places his hoof on the ground and there becomes a small hole. And in the rainy season, water comes and water goes there. It is so small, and small water lies there. And this verse is saying, Bhavam Buddhir Vatsa Padam, Bhavam Buddhir Vatsa Padam, Param Padam. Bhavam Buddhir Vatsa Padam. This big ocean of nescience become just like the small water contained in the hoof print. Like that this verse is saying. Bhavam Buddhir Vatsa Padam, Param Padam. And he will go to the Param Pad. He will get ultimate destination. What is his ultimate destination? As we already mentioned, Jivera Swarupa Krishnera Nityadas. Jivera Swarupa Krishnera Nityadas. He will go to engage in the eternal service of Krishna. He will go to engage in the eternal service of Shri Shri Radha Gopinath. Padam Padam Jat Vipadam Natesham. And for those people, this material world, this verse is saying this material world is Padam Padam Jat Vipadam. Every step there is Vipad only. Every step there is anxiety only. Every step there is problem only. Natesham. Padam Padam. Param Padam Padam Jat Vipadam Natesham. For them, their destination is the lotus feet of Krishna, lotus feet of the Gopinath. Their position, their destination is to go to engage in the service of Shri Shri Radha Gopinath, not in this material world. Not in this material world. Like that this verse is saying. And similarly, Kunti Maharani prays to Krishna. When Krishna helped all the Pandavas to win over the Kauravas in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Krishna settled everything. And after settling everything, he's trying to go to Dwarka. He's trying to go to Dwarka at that time. And at the very time, same time, Ashwatthama, who is the son of Dronacharya, he was so envious, he was so furious towards Pandavas because his father Dronacharya was killed in the battlefield. So because of that, he was so furious at the Pandavas, and he wanted to finish all the dynasty of the Pandavas. And he released six Brahmastra. Prabhupada writes in his purport, Brahmastra means just like atom bomb. 6 atom bombs, if we say in present context. 6 atom bombs he released. 5 for 5 Pandavas and 1 for Uttara. I mean to say Parikshit, who is in the womb of Uttara. He wanted to kill all the males from the Pandavas family. And he released Brahmastra. And Krishna is there. And Uttara is crying and coming to Krishna and telling Krishna, please protect me. Please protect me, like that Uttara is saying. And Krishna, what he does? He is standing there. Still he takes the small form and he goes inside the womb of the Uttara and he protects the Parikshit Maharaj. And after seeing this, Kunti Maharani realizes this. Krishna is standing there only. Krishna is standing there, but at the same time he has taken the small form and gone to the womb of the Uttara to protect the Parikshit Maharaj in the womb. Kunti Maharani understands this, and she offers very beautiful prayers. Namashe Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakrite Param Alaksham Sarva Bhutanam Antarbahir Avasthitam. Like that she prays to Krishna. But he says, Namashe Purusham Tvadyam. Namashe. She's saying, I offer my obeisances to Purusham, Supreme Person. I offer my obeisances to Supreme Person. Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram. Adi Ishwar. You are the Adi Ishwar. You are the Supreme Person. You are the Adi Purush. Just like we say every morning, Govindam Adi Purusham. Yes, Govinda is the Adi Purush actually. And Kunti Maharani is saying, this all the material world, we see all the material creation. This was created at a certain time. And this will be annihilated at a certain time. And who is that? Who is that creating and who is that annihilating? Is the Govinda. He is the Adi Purush Govinda. Sri Krishna. He is the one who is creating through his energy. And he is the one who is maintaining through his energy. And he is the one who is going to annihilate it through his energy. And that's what Kunti Maharani is saying. Namashe Purusham Tvadyam Ishwaram Prakrite Param. Prakrite Param. That means you are the beyond the material nature. As I already mentioned, we have come into this material world and we have accepted this material body. And we are thinking ourselves to be a material body. That is the gross ignorance. That's the ignorance actually. We are spiritually spark. We are the part and parcel of Krishna. But we are thinking to be this material body. That's the biggest ignorance. That's the agyan, that's the ignorance. All the living, more or less all the living entities in this material world, they all are in ignorance. They all are in agyan. They all are within the jurisdiction of Prakriti. But Krishna is not like that. Kunti Maharani is saying. Kunti Maharani is saying, Prakriti Param. You are beyond this. You are beyond this Prakriti. That's why Krishna is also called Divyam. Divya Purush, Param Purush, Adi Purush, Divya Purush, Sri Govinda. That's why Krishna says, Janma karma chame divyam, evam jo veti tattvata, dektva deham punarjanma, naiti mameti shaurjuna. Janma and karma. He takes birth. He takes birth. He comes into this material world and he acts. He acts. He performs his pastimes. But all the pastimes are divya. All are transcendental. All are divya. Hard to understand. And Krishna is saying, whoever understands that, tattvataha, really, factually, whoever understands that, punarjanma naiti mameti shaurjuna. He will not take birth again in this material world. Whoever understands Krishna, that means whoever understands Krishna, he will also become Prakriti Para. He will also go beyond the Prakriti. He will also become Prakriti Para, just like Krishna is. So that's the position of Krishna. Prakriti Param. And alaksham sarvabhutanam antar bahir avastitam. Alaksham sarvabhutanam means hidden. Alaksham, hidden. No one knows Krishna. Krishna is there. Krishna is inside and outside, like Kunti Maharani is saying, inside and outside. Outside means Krishna is standing just outside, just near the Uttara. Near Uttara, Krishna is standing there. And Kunti Maharani understood. Krishna has taken the small form and gone inside the womb of the Uttara to protect the Parikshit. She understood that and she is saying, Antar Bahir Avastitam. You are inside and you are outside as well. Actually, that's true actually. Krishna is inside and outside. Inside, in everyone's heart, he lives as a Paramatma. Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Riddeshe Arjun Tishtati. Krishna lives in everyone's heart. Whether he is in the body of the human being, or he may be in the body of the animal, or he may be in the body of the trees, birds, beast, whatever. Krishna lives in everyone's heart. And as a impersonal Brahma, or as a Paramatma, he lives in the smaller than the small atoms. That's how Krishna is Antar Bahir Avastitam. Antar Bahir Avastitam. So when we hear about Krishna, just by remembering Krishna, just by hearing little glorification, little quality, little guna of Krishna, little beauty of Krishna, is also so glorious. So glorious. Prabhupada writes in his purport, just by remembering Krishna is so glorious that it can immediately vanquish all the material miseries. In the material world, we are in miserable condition. We are either hankering or lamenting. And we are three tapas there. Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik and Adhyatmik. We are under that tapas. And we are lamenting and hankering. That's our position in material conception of life, or bodily conception of life. That's our position. But Prabhupada says, just by remembering Krishna, that all the hankerings, that all the lamentations, that all the Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik and Adhyatmik immediately diminishes, immediately vanquishes. That's how glorious remembering Krishna is. That's how glorious remembering Krishna is. Still more glorious is to see Krishna face to face. Remembering Krishna is also so glorious. Still more glorious is remembering to Krishna face to face. Seeing Krishna face to face. I was saying in the last class also, seeing Krishna is so face to face, Krishna is so beautiful that I was saying in the last class also, when Krishna used to walk in the street of the Mathura and street of the Hastinapur, all the ladies there, they used to just keep on looking at Krishna. They used to just keep on looking at Krishna. They used to just keep on looking at Krishna only. They don't want to take their eyes away from Krishna. And I was hearing from my Gurudev also. While Krishna used to go to herd the cows with cowherd friends, normally when someone goes to forest, they face their face that way and goes like that, right? But cowherd friends of Krishna, were so much absorbed in seeing the Krishna, they didn't used to walk like this. They used to walk behind, seeing the Krishna face to face like that. Krishna used to walk like this, and cowherd boys also used to walk like this. Seeing the Krishna face to face. That's how they were so absorbed in seeing Krishna. So glorious seeing Krishna is. Remembering Krishna is so glorious, and more glorious seeing Krishna face to face. Seeing Krishna face to face. This kind of desire we should develop. This kind of develop. Maybe maybe after some hundreds of years, some hundreds of lifetimes, some thousands of lifetimes, maybe I will get opportunity to see Krishna face to face. That this kind of desire, this kind of anticipation we should develop. So glorious seeing Krishna face to face is. Still more glorious is to exchange rasa with Krishna. Exchange rasa with Krishna. How glorious the cowherd boys are. How glorious Yasoda Mai, all the Brajbasis are. How glorious all the gopis are. They are directly exchanging rasa with Krishna. Just remembering Krishna is so blissful. Just remembering Krishna is so blissful. What kind of bliss they might be experiencing just by exchanging rasa with Krishna. What kind of bliss. That's why it is called, in the spiritual world, every day is festival. Every day is festival. Every day is festival. Tadeva ramyam ruchiram navam navam tadeva shashvan manasho mahotsavam tadeva shokar navashoshanam nrinam yaduttama shloka yasho giyate. Tadeva ramyam ruchiram navam navam. Krishna's katha. Yaduttama shloka yasho giyate. When someone sings the glory of Krishna, yaduttama shloka yasho giyate. When someone glorifies Krishna's qualities, Krishna's pastimes, it is like tadeva ramyam ruchiram navam navam. Every time it gives new taste only. Every time it gives new taste only. No one becomes tired by listening Krishna Katha. No one becomes tired. Just giving practical example. We were reading Barahadev and Hiranyaksha, that pastime. Just few weeks back, we were reading so nicely. We were getting so much of taste in reading that. Does anyone know how old is that story? How old is that pastime? That pastime was happened in the sixth Manvantar, right? Yeah, that happened in the 6th Manvantar. Now we are in the 7th Manvantar. One Manvantar is equal to 71 Chaturyug. Now we are in the Kali Yuga. One Chaturyug, the age or duration of the one Chaturyug is 4.3 million years. 4.3 million years. Just one. And 4.3 million into 71. How many millions of years? How many millions of years? This is the age of one Manu. This is the age of one Manu. Now we are in the 28th, right? 28th Chaturyug. In one Manvantar there is 71 Chaturyug. 71 Chaturyug. Now we are in the 28th Chaturyug. So if we calculate, like it goes like, I recently calculated, it goes like 500 or something millions of years. That millions of 500 or something millions of years ago, that pastime happened between Barahadev and Hiranyaksha. 500 millions of years ago. But still we are reading so nicely. We are getting so much of nectar. We are getting so much of taste. That's how Harikatha is. That's how purifying. That's how glorious. That's how Ruchiram Navam Navam Harikatha is. Every time we read, we get newer taste. Tadeva Shashwan Manasho Mahotsavam. Shashwan, always Manasho Mahotsavam. There is always, Harikatha gives always festival to our minds. As I already mentioned, our mind is always in the hankering or lamentation or 3 tapas. Always in that condition. But Krishna Katha, Harikatha, the glory of Krishna takes away that all the hankerings, takes away all the miseries, and that gives festive mood in our mind. That's why Ishwar Prabhu looks so happy every day. And Tadeva Shokarnava Shoshanam Nrinam. Shokarnava Shoshanam Nrinam. That is the shok or misery. Shokarnava means ocean of misery. We are in the condition of ocean of misery. Whoever is in the bodily conception of life, they are in the condition of ocean of misery. But Harikatha, how is Harikatha? Tadeva Shokar Nava Shoshanam. That dries up the ocean of misery. That's the glory of Harikatha. That's the glory of Harikatha. So that's why coming to the point now, spiritual platform is so blissful. Spiritual platform is the real beauty. Spiritual platform is the real happiness. And that happiness is what we are anchoring for in this material world. So that's why we will know these all things. We will know these all things only through sadhu sangha. We will know these all things only through the pages of the Shastra. If we don't do sadhu sangha, if we don't do Shastra reading, Shastra Adhyayan, we will not know these things. And again we are in the Shokarnava, ocean of misery. Somehow or other, by the mercy, by the causeless mercy of Srila Prabhupada, by the causeless mercy of Guru Parambara, all the way up to Shri Shri Radha Gopinath, by the causeless mercy, we have got this opportunity. We have got these things in our hand. We have got sadhu sangha in our hand. We have got Shastra, Bhagavatam in our hand. We have got Hari Nam in our hand. We have got everything, Hari Nam Sankirtan, everything we have got in our hand. We should utilize this. We should take this seriously. We should take this sincerely. We should practice sincerely and seriously. And we should make our life perfect. Bharat bhumite janma haile jar, janma sarthak kari karo paro upakar. Janma sarthak. We should do our janma sarthak. We should make our life perfect. And we should do paro upakar. That's Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying. Make your life perfect and preach this message. Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. Amar agya guru hai tara yai desh. Make your life perfect and preach this message of Krishna consciousness to others and help others to make their life perfect. Mahaprabhu is saying. So we should try to imbibe that kind of mood. So with that note, I would like to stop here. If there is any comment or any correction, please welcome. Yes, please, bro.
So is this twilight an imaginary form or a real form which asuras were?
Twilight, imaginary or real form? I would say they saw the twilight, right? The purport translation saying they saw the twilight. They saw the twilight, that is the real form, but that is illusory.
So it's not the personality?
I don't think so. Anyone want to add on this? I will not say anything. Created in their mind, yeah. Yes. Yes, hope, yeah. Please, Prabhuji, please.
Sri Shankaracharya has advised all persons not to be attracted by the interaction of flesh and blood. They should be attracted by the real beauty in spiritual life. The real beauty is Radha and Krishna. One who is attracted by the beauty of Radha Krishna cannot be attracted by the false beauty of this material.
Yes, true.
So, if that is not happening for an aspiring devotee, should that person think that is not in the path of bhakti?
If someone is not being attracted to the Radha Krishna,
If someone is getting attracted to the false beauty of the material world, should that be a checkpoint for an aspiring devotee that their sadhana is not good?
yeah, we can say that. Their sadhana is not good. We cannot say that they are not in the path of bhakti. We cannot say that. We are in the path of bhakti. If someone is chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, he is in the path of bhakti. If someone is coming in the temple, someone is hearing Harikatha, he is in the path of bhakti. But we are in such a condition, right? We are in such a condition. We have accumulated so much of sanskar from millions of lifetimes. That sanskar might kick in sometimes. Even though we are practicing, even though we are chanting, that sanskara might come. So we cannot say that like he is not in the path of bhakti. You cannot say that he is in the path of bhakti. I will say that if someone wants to add something, please. Okay, I'll stop here. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki, Shri Shri Radha Gopinath Bhagwan ki, Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande.